we are, on an old country road, worn and used. I've driven this road all my life. Every few weeks, I find myself driving this road from my apartment to my parents' home. They live about, 45 minutes away from me. See, we don't tell distance in the country by mileage. It doesn't matter how far away you live from someone in mileage, all that matters is how long it takes for you to get there. So when you ask how far away you are from someone, you tell them how long it will take you to get to them. It's a unique thing we do here. I'm about 45 minutes away from them. So I take this trip every 2 weeks to, make sure my mother's okay, see if my father needs any help, and do laundry. I know, I'm a 38-year-old man who still goes to his parents' house to do laundry. But that's okay. I've lived a life. I had a wife once. We were together for 10 years. It was okay. And we had our own washer and dryer that entire time. But now I find myself on the other side of that. In an apartment with no washer and dryer, and that's okay. Once we found out about my mother, about the cancer that she had, it made more sense. Everything made more sense. Not her being sick, obviously, but me being available. Me having to go over there to do my laundry. Me having to rely on them for help. But here we are now. On this road, driving to my parents' house one more time. I'll probably do it another 100, and I've done it at least that many. There's something about the trees, the atmosphere, the canopy. Whenever I drive home, it's, for lack of a better term, it's almost like driving into a warm blanket. See, the trees, as you go up through, they start to narrow, and they kind of pull in real close to the road. And it just is like a nice green cocoon welcoming you back home. like a nice warm hug from nature saying, "Welcome back." This little journey that I take every 2 weeks has become my time to think, my time to soul search, my time to pray without anybody being able to hear me, and sometimes my time to cry and complain and scream and shout. But there's something about this little journey. I'm always a better person at the end. Either the first time over or by the time I get back. My parents are getting older now. They're not old by any means, but they're getting older. And recently I've had to be faced with the true possibility and the true knowledge of my parents' mortality. That's been a difficult thing to do. I don't believe that any person, any child wants to think about their parents' mortality. And I've been really depressed and really bogged down about it. But now, on this side of it, I think it's a good thing to think about those things and be prepared for those things. Because if there's anything that I've found that's completely inevitable, that's passing from this realm to the next. Just as you see these leaves right now, in fall, we're getting ready to go into winter. It's this season. And just as seasons change, we change as human beings. I don't know what season you're in now, but I know what seasons I've been through, and I know that I still have a few to go. And I'm also very aware of the seasons of my parents' lives. This has made me ponder endless hours of what I would do without them. Not because of any help that they would give, but just without them here. And I think of my mother, who has lost both of her parents. I think of my father, who has lost his mother. I don't know how they did it. I know it's a natural occurrence and everybody has to go through it. But I'm not ready. I know you'll probably never be ready. But I'm really not ready. And that's something that I've got to work on. Not that I expect them to leave this plane of existence anytime soon, because I don't. But I need to remind myself that the time we have now is so very precious. Soon we will run out of time. And that can be such a crushing, horrible thing. But now that I have the knowledge of my parents' mortality, I'm going to not worry about the depressing side of it. I'm going to try to take my time. I'm going to try to be a little more patient. I'm going to try to be a little bit more understanding. And I'm going to do my best to listen more to the wisdom that they have to share from their lives. You know, we as children, we sometimes think that our parents don't know anything, or that we know everything, and they're out of touch, they're not connected, they're this, they're that. Well, maybe. But I know that they've lived through more than I can ever imagine. They've experienced more pain and more sorrow and more happiness than I can even know. So what I'm going to do is enjoy these trips to my parents' home. Relish these trips and know that one day I won't be making them anymore. But for now, I will love them, cherish them. I'll take care of my family as much as I can, because I know they've done that and so much more to take care of me. I hope you enjoyed my trip home.